Assalamualaikum. Have you ever wondered where's the food go once it enters our body? Well, very normal, because today I'm going to tell you all about the digestive system. What are you waiting for? Come on, let's zoom in. Digestion is a simple process where a large insoluble food particles are broken down into the smaller water-soluble molecules so that they can absorb by the blood and give energy to different parts of our body. The process of digestion has a few stages, so I will take you through all of them. Come! Now let's look at a diagram and we will go through the digestive system main components. Starting here with the mouth and the salivary gland, which lead to the pharynx, or what we call the throat. Next, we have the esophagus here, which connect to the stomach. The liver is here along with the gallbladder, and the pancreas is back here. Down here is a small intestine, which has three sections: the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum. The large intestine is here, and it also has three sections: the cecum, colon, and rectum. And the anus is here. The digestive system consists of two groups of organs. First, the gastrointestinal GI tract, which is a continuous tube from our mouth until the anus. And second is the accessory digestive organ. Their primary functions are for the digestion of food, nutrient absorption, and the elimination of the waste. The tissue of the digestive system are specialized to promote the mechanical and the chemical digestion as well as nutrient absorption. Additionally, the liver and the pancreatic tissue are important in secretion of digestive chemicals. The GI tract's organs are consist of esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and rectum. While the accessory structure consists of the teeth, tongue, salivary gland, liver, gallbladder, and the pancreas. Now, let's go through a very basic look on what happens during the digestive process. Chewing is the first stage of the digestive system. When you chew your food, the food particles break down into little pieces that are easier to swallow. The salivary gland produces saliva, which help lubricate the food. There are three parts of the salivary glands, which are the parotid, submandibular, and the sublingual, and their function are to secrete saliva and beginning of the chemical digestion. The saliva also contains digestive enzyme that begins breaking down the food. Once you have completely chewed your food, the tongue helps to push the food particle down your throat. This process is called swallowing. The food travels through a long pipe called esophagus, also known as the food pipe, through the mechanical digestion, which is the progress coordinate contraction and relaxation, also known as peristalsis. When the food particles have traveled through the food pipe, the next destination is the stomach, where those particles hang out for approximately 4 hours. Here, food is churned and mixed with the gastric juices to form chyme, which is the soupy-like mix of gastric juices include the digestive enzyme. An enzyme called pepsin present in stomach help break down the protein. Oh, and a lot of bacteria are killed by our superhero, the stomach, so that we don't fall sick. Next destination, the small intestine. Once the food particle reach the small intestine, a lot of juices from the accessory structure such as liver and pancreas help break down those particles. There is a ring muscle near the end of the stomach that is called the pyloric sphincter. This allows small quantities of chyme to enter the first part of the small intestine, the duodenum. Small quantities are released to avoid overwhelming the small intestine digestive process. In the duodenum, the breakdown of food or chyme continue with the help of the enzyme from the pancreas and the bile that is produced by the liver and stored in the gallbladder. Next, the food moves into the second section of the small intestine, the jejunum, and this is where the magic happens. Inner lining of the small intestine is covered by tiny finger-like projection called villi. This villi give the small intestine a huge surface area to allow for efficient absorption of nutrients. The nutrient pass into the interior of the villus. Inside each villus is a tiny lump capillary and a blood capillary. Here, glucose and amino acid or carbohydrate and protein as well as other nutrients are absorbed into the blood capillaries and transported to the liver. For processing, fat are absorbed into the lymph capillary and transported to the liver by way of the lymphatic duct and the circulatory system. Once the breakdown and absorption is complete in the small intestine, the waste product that remains from this process is partially digested with fried food. This passes from the last part of the small intestine called ileum through the ileocecal valve into the first part of the large intestine called the cecum. From there, it's entered the second part of the large intestine called the colon. Here, sodium chloride and water are absorbed through the lining of colon into the bloodstream, helping convert the liquid food and chyme into semi-solid feces. At the end of the colon is the third part of the large intestine, which is the rectum, which stores feces and contract to expel them through the anus out of your body. Let's complete the journey of food through our digestive system. Trivia time! Did you know our large intestine produces antibody that help us boost our immunity? When your face become red due to the blushing, the lining of your stomach become red too. For your information, aging results in the decreased secretory mechanism and the motility. It also can result in the loss of strength and tone of the digestive muscular tissue and change in the NURUL secretory feedback. It diminishes response to the pain and internal sensation. So, eat healthy, digest healthy, and live healthy. Alright, if you have any question or comment, you can leave them down below. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day. Assalamualaikum.